but second coming, he's 2 lengths in front from Mac the Knife, the gifted shifter, but it's second coming's cup, he's way too good, 4 lengths to mid the line.
You must be thrilled for Michael Coleman because he's had his ups and downs as well.
He's had his ups and downs as a world-class rider, so great to see Mikey puts a lot in. It's just great to see him on the horse.
Yeah, it's my biggest race in New Zealand Stakes life. Man, it's so cool!
I had to live, learn, get burned, do it again. Whole lot of shoulda, coulda, woulda, won't help me now.
Excellent ranged up on the outside. Oh, he is a superstar. Excellent at his third start, wins the Mercedes Derby. Look at Excellent flying right down the outside. Amazing. He is a megastar.
Yeah, one of the nice guys of New Zealand racing, Michael Coleman, and isn't he cherishing this moment, getting a wonderful round of applause from the crowd.
I knew then what I know now. Oh, wouldn't have probably changed much of anything anyhow. Believe it or not, what you
Oh, Mickey. Oh, that was on TV too. Edit that one.
want and what you need is what you get. Nobody could tell me. I had to find out for myself. Nobody could tell me. I had to find out for myself.
You go for Scolo kicking, and then the shades of Atlante. You go for Scolo, won the Guineas.
An outstanding ride by the man they call the King, but gee, was brave as horse.
Believe it or not, what you want and what you need is what you get. Believe it or not, what you want and what you need is what you get.
You've got to enjoy every moment as it comes along. You know, it's tough there to win the Group 1s and the group racing in New Zealand, and you know, make the most of it while you can.
Bloke who looked 23 right through his entire career, and probably still does, from guessing what Andrew Calder was saying earlier on as well. Michael Coleman joins us. Michael, hopefully you're in front of a TV to see those highlights. Except for that, the golf shot, it should have been edited out the first time, or we've played it again.
Yeah, it was a terrible shot, wasn't it, Hayden? But yeah, I got it right the next time round. So yeah, I used to take a bit of a lash at it, didn't I?
Exactly. What, you hold the second one out, did you?
It was pretty close, I think.
Just tell us, Michael. Obviously, you had the fall at Rotorua, came off the horse at the trials there, broke a leg. How's the body?
Yeah, we're coming along quite good. You know, just getting through the rehab now and off the crutches and getting around not too bad at all. You know, a bit of a limp, but it's improving every week.
Are you missing race day?
Yeah, I do a bit. Sort of missing hanging out with the boys in the jockey's room and watching some of my rides go around that I'd ridden just after lockdown in the trials and that sort of thing. So, yeah, it's been a little bit tough sitting on the sidelines, but just got to move on.
So, how do you move on? What's next for you, Michael?
At this stage, I've got no real plans. I'll probably just end up being a professional punter and yeah, something like that. So yeah, should be able to make a fortune out of punting.
Absolutely, that's just a given. What are you liking today then?
Yeah, I liked Andrew Calder's horse, Super Strike. You know, he looked pretty good on occasions and lacked a little bit of luck on a couple of his runs at Auckland, his last campaign, and although he's drawn a bit awkward again today at 9 out of 10, but the smallish field will probably help, and you know, it looks like a very promising horse. Yeah, I like London Banker a bit in the race that in my race today. So I won 3 on him last campaign, and he won on Derby Day at his last start. So he's trolled up nicely in the meantime. So he's a very promising horse and could develop into a nice sort of staying Cups horse this season.
Yeah, they're the type of horses you miss for sure. Michael, a great gesture, wasn't it, from the Auckland Racing Club naming this race in your honour. Can you get there today and be part of it all?
Yep. I'm just on my way up at the moment. Graham Richardson, that great trainer, Graham Richardson's driving me up. So Yeah, and he was a wonderful jockey too. That great one he had on Yenda in about 87, 88, was it, Richie?
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. but yeah, I'm going to be there on course, so they're going to have a bit of a presentation. So yeah, I'm really honoured that the Auckland Racing Club would do that, and I appreciate the efforts very much. They've always looked after me. They've had presentations when I rode my 1,000, 2,000 winners, so they've always been great to me.
Absolutely. Yeah, when you go back, we've seen obviously many of those highlights, and obviously Excellent as a standout among them. But what were those of those special memories? What one stands out for you?
Yeah, probably Excellent Starby win. It was my second win in the race, and but you know, he was just a very special horse, and he that was only his third start, and you know, it was pretty hard for a horse to do that, but he was just so special, and he put in a super effort, and his turn of foot was just unreal.
Okay, Michael. So outside professional punting and ruling out, are we ruling out a comeback? Are you definitely retired? Is that right?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
yeah, I'm getting too old for this stuff now, Aidan. So time to start looking after myself.
So what will you do next? Is there something on the horizon? Is there something you'd like to do, maybe business wise or in racing still?
I haven't really put too much thought to it, but it would be nice to be still doing something in the industry. It might as well be in an industry I know something about. So I've got plenty of time to think about it. So something might come up in the meantime.
Okay, we really appreciate you giving us the time here on TPL Live this morning, Michael Coleman. As Adrian Clark said in that clip as well, one of the good guys of New Zealand racing, and it's great to see Auckland, the racing club there at LSE, the team, Paul Wilcox and Craig Baker and the crew there, just honouring a legend, an absolute legend of our sport in Michael Coleman.